Hello, everyone. Finally returning to my backlog of low bias monthly games. This one is June of 2019's theme, and it was ports that miss the point, which I'm taking to mean bad ports. For this one, we are looking at the NES version of King's Quest V. It was one of only 2 games in the King's Quest series that got a console port. The other one was King's Quest I for the Sega Master System. So let's go ahead and start here. The NES port is a huge downgrade from the original, both graphically and audibly. I've done the remakes of the King's Quest games early on on stream, but haven't gotten to this one yet for the PC version. Oh, my castle! And here's everybody's favorite character.
Well, I can tell you what happened.
Yeah, the PC version of this did have full voice acting, which was really hit and miss. Mostly miss. I think the only enduring one was Josh Mandel, who voiced King Graham, as he's gone on to voice him in both official sequels and fan remakes. What?
Oh, I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all. Yes, I did.
You did? Well then, what happened?
Oh, it was that powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. Oh, I was just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me.
And yes, this voice I'm giving him is pretty much how he sounded in the original. Don't stop now, go on!
We caused a dark cloud to descend from the sky and envelop the entire castle, and then he commanded the cloud to rise again, and as it did, it took the castle with him. Oh, it was a sight to see, all right.
Why would this wizard, Mordak, want my castle? What could he have against me and my family?
That I don't know. I only know it was Mordak who took your castle, and your family. Perhaps I can help you. My employer, which also happens to be a wizard, which is why I recognized Mordak. Unlike Mordak, though, my employer is a very good wizard. His name is Crispinoffer, but we all call him Crispin for short. The only problem is, you see... The only problem is that Crispin is getting on in years and tends to be a bit forgetful. Oh.
I don't know. This doesn't sound as if it would work.
Oh, sure it would. Crispin is a very qualified wizard, one of the best. He just gets a little forgetful now and again, that's all. Now, where is it? I know I brought it with me. Aha, here it is.
What is that?
Well, it is my opinion that you don't stand a chance against the likes of Mordak. Excuse me for saying, Your Majesty, but you don't have a choice. You must come with me. I'm sure Crispin can help you.
Looks like he's just swimming through thin air.
There it is down there. Come on. Ooh.
Okay, here I come. Up. Fall flat on your ass.
Cedric, where have you been? I've been calling for you.
Damn, Crispin looks like a fucking zombie.
A bit clumsy, are you? Well, come on in the house and dry off. No sense sitting around like a wet dog. Cedric, go on in the house and pour each of us a nice hot cup of tea.
Aye, aye, Crispin. Ooh.
The Society of Wizards has always taken a dim view of Mordak and his abuse of his power. Why, he's even been put on suspension a few times. Never seems to do any good, though.
Oh yeah, suspension, that'll show him. Did you try double secret suspension? Crispin, why would Mordak want to take my family or castle? What did we ever do to him?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that. Mordak is a very unpredictable wizard. I've never understood that evil mind of his.
Oh, I thought perhaps you could help His Majesty, Crispin. That's why I brought him here.
Well, let me see now. I used to be a very powerful wizard at one time, you know, but I've gotten a little rusty lately.
A little rusty?
Ooh. That's quite enough from you, Cedric.
Sick burn.
Yes, sir, Crispin, sir.
I don't know what I have that would be of much use to you. Most of my wizard stuff is pretty old and worn out, but let's see what I can find. No, that won't do. That's all used up. Aha! It might work. Come here, my son. Eat it up.
What is that?
That's an old piece of magical white snake I had left over from last year. With it, you'll be able to communicate with the natural and animal world. You could find that quite helpful. Here's my old wand. I don't know if it works anymore. Most of its power may be gone. You should know that wands are like pets. They've got to get to know you before they'll work for you. Just treat it with care and respect, and hopefully it will do something for you.
Okay.
You'd better get going, my boy. No telling what that confounded Mordak could be up to. You should go with him, Cedric. Show him the way.
Me?
Yes, you. Don't be such a coward. Now go on. You'd better get started. And don't be wasting your time coming in here. I'm not going to be here for a little while. And there's an emergency I have to attend to in a neighboring land. I'll try to keep an eye out for you, but this is something you and Cedric are going to have to do yourselves. I wish you the best, King Graham.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate all you've done for me.
I suggest we visit the town first. How about it, Your Majesty?
Please don't call me Your Majesty, Cedric. It's much too formal. I'd like it if you just call me Graham.
I'd be delighted to, Graham. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, the town. You might be able to find some supplies there. It's just over a little hill to the south, not too far. Ooh.
Okay, now we begin proper. And now, okay, we have the icon system, which is a little wonky. Definitely a bit hard to get used to. Let me see if I can... okay, I think this is our... Wait. Huh. Okay, wait. Cedric waits impatiently for Graham. Okay, here's our her look. I'm guessing this is going to be talk. Cedric isn't listening to Graham at the moment. I think this is take. No. Okay. Pause. That brings this up again. Okay, here's our... Here's our save system. Is that only 2 save slots we get?
Watch out! A poisonous snake!
Yes, that's how he says it in the original. Oh, hey, Snakey. Let's go pet it. Oh, that was a bad idea. Watch out for those critters, Graham. Okay. We do have... Okay, thanks to that thing that Crispin gave us, we do... Can we Dr. Doolittle our way through this? The snake looks at Graham with cold eyes, but doesn't answer. Okay. It's not going to be that easy. Huh. Is this our... How do I access my inventory, though? That's my question. I forget how I do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, we just have the wand. Guess we just head toward the town. Let's go for a swim. Oh, I guess we can't actually. I mean, you do die anyway in the original if you jump in the water because the current's too swift. But the door's securely locked with a heavy padlock and can never be opened. Okay.
If you go on into town, I'll wait for you here. I had a nasty run-in with a dog once, and I'd feel safer out here.
Blocking an alleyway, a frustrated man fixes a broken wheel on its wagon. The town is busy with people going about their daily chores. A prosperous-looking tailor shop occupies the town's main corner. Graham notices an old wooden barrel outside the toy shop. Quaint houses and cute shops line the town's main cobblestone street. How goes it with you, good fellow? Not well, I'm afraid. This old wagon's always giving me trouble. Can I help you in any way? Thank you kindly, but I think I can handle it. Alright then, good luck. Thanks. With this wagon, I'm gonna need it. Inside the old barrel, Graham notices an old fish. And I guess we picked it up? Yep. Oh boy, we have a... May I help you, sir? I am not going to talk how he sounds in the original, because it sounds like a bit of a gay stereotype, and I don't want to get in trouble. I don't like this at all. Huh? Talking to yourself again, Graham? I'm interested in buying something. Ah, let me show you some things. A fine piece of cloth. With this material, I could make you beautiful shirts. There isn't a more beautiful piece of fabric to be found anywhere. With this, I can make you the finest trousers you've ever had. Well, right now I'm just looking. Thanks anyway. Sure. Whatever you say, I'm just here to help. You expect me to wear this? In the corner of the shop, draped casually over a tailor's form, Graham sees a thick fur-lined cloak. Here, let me help you with that. Oh, that cloak fits you perfectly. It looks just wonderful on you. Let me tell you, it'll certainly keep you toasty warm during the coming winter. Let me know if you wish to buy it. These trousers don't even fit. Okay, we don't have what we need to buy that cloak yet, but wait a second. Graham notices a shiny silver coin lying forgotten on the street. Bending down, Graham quickly retrieves the silver coin from the street. Yeah, again, that cursor system is really awkward in this this format. That's another strike against this game. But let me see if is the silver coin good enough to buy that cloak? I'd like to buy that fine cloak hanging in the corner. Would you take a silver coin for it? A silver coin? You must be joking. That beautiful cloak is worth much more than that. Yeah, so... not good enough. Excuse me, lady. Come in, look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything. Oh yeah, he's got a bit of a German accent in the original. A child's wonderland of toys fills this cute little toy shop. Hanging on a sidewall, Graham notices a strong little sled. That's what we want. That's a fine sled, isn't it? Any child would love to have it. Yes, I was just admiring the workmanship. Thank you. If you'd like to buy it, let me know. Grandpapa? Yes, my darling. Can I keep this doll? I really like her. Now, Katrina, you know these toys are for sale for other children. Besides, you've got plenty of dolls. You can play with her, but just be careful. All right, Grandpa. I'll take care of her. Let me see. Can I buy the sled with the silver coin? No, I'm sorry. I'd love to sell it to you, but I'm afraid I need a bit more than that. Where's the... I know there's more to this town. Oh, here it is. Take a look around if you want, but we don't have any shoes to sell you right now. We sold our last finished pair yesterday. Our business ain't doing so good anymore, and we're getting too old to keep trying. Is there anything I can do to help? There ain't nothing you can do short of buying us out, but like I said, if you want to look around, feel free. Okay, thanks. Yeah, the place is pretty empty. The shoemaker's wife, looking haggard and worn, tirelessly stitches away at a large piece of shoe leather. Business doesn't seem to be so good for the shoemaker and his wife. There isn't one pair of shoes for sale, and the old couple look worn out. The old shoemaker, eyes squinted and fingers calloused from years of making shoes, drives tiny nails into his shoe sole with a small cobbler's hammer. He doesn't seem to notice Graham. Okay. Well, again, there's not much we can do. Not much else we can do here, but we should keep this place in mind as we continue onwards. Is this the inn, or is it the bakery? I don't remember, and I think. Oh, we do have more than one save file. Okay, good.
I'll wait for you out here, Graham.
Okay, it's the bakery. The Baker brothers seem to have a pet, a large mangy cat. The baker, a large sturdy fellow, waits for customers behind a pie-covered counter. In the kitchen of the bakehouse, Graham can see another big burly man doing the day's baking. Delicious, mouth-watering custard pies lining the countertop attracts Graham's eyes and nose. The wonderful smells of the bakehouse set Graham's stomach to rumbling and his mouth to watering. Here, kitty. The cat doesn't appear to like Graham, much less answer him. Aw. Everything looks so delicious, it's hard to decide what to buy. Everybody has that problem, but what a problem to have. Those custard pies look awfully good. Yes, they're made from a recipe handed down from our dear mama, and her mama before her. Still hard to decide, though. Take your time, there's no hurry. Okay, we do actually want to use the silver coin. Come on, silver coin. What? Ram. Okay. To buy one of the custard pies. Sir, I'd like to buy a pie. Pies cost 1 silver coin each. Got it right here. Here you go. Hope you enjoy your custard pie. Oh, I'm sure I will. Except, the infamous custard pie for a bit later in the game, which hopefully we get that point eventually. Can we pet the cat? The cat doesn't look too friendly. Aww. Okay, there's the inn. Country Inn's tavern looks a bit shabby and run down. At the bar, Graham notices 2 men. Huddled over the bar, Graham notices 2 rough-looking men deep in a serious conversation. Seems they're talking in such low tones, Graham can't quite hear what they're saying. Gentlemen, please excuse me. Inn's full. Ain't got no more rooms.
Hey boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub him out. Ow! Dude! Struggle as he might, Graham can't escape his bonds. Don't worry, Graham. The innkeeper will soon put you out of your misery. So, yeah, this place... Not too, the hospitality here ain't so great. This place is getting -5 stars.
Watch out for the bear, Graham!
Oh. Hello, Mr. Bear. Oh. Shouldn't feed the bears, Graham. It's actually funnier in the PC version where the sprite of the bear actually looks like it just punches him out. Okay, first there's a stick on the ground that I want. Okay, and then a large bear seems to be mostly interested in the honey inside the old tree. A swarm of bees buzz around the hole in the rotted old tree. Okay, we want to... No. Fish, yeah. Give the fish to the bear. I'm Queen Beatrice. Really? Kind sir, I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our hive from the claws of that horrible bear. In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels. Okay, thanks. Okay, we got us... Yeah, we got us a piece of the Honey drips at the edges of the honeycomb chunk. Alright, cool. Moving on. What is this? A mangy old dog digs playfully at the huge anthill while the poor ants scurry frantically around. A colony of large ants parade up and down a huge anthill built amid some scrubby bushes. Okay, instead, fetch boy. Go get the stick. Here, boy. Get the stick. Okay. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm King Antony the Great. May I ask, who are you? Certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the Great Mountains to the ocean on the other side. That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider, but if you shall not, in return for rescuing our home from that flea-bitten cur, I wish to offer you our help if perchance you may ever need it. Thank you very much, King Antony. Cedric and I appreciate your kind offer. We look forward to meeting you again. Okay, so with that, let's return back here. Namely the haystack. A large haystack dominates the area in front of the barn. Do we have to interact with it now? Oh, here we go. Graham watches with surprise as a contingent of ants marches into the haystack and begins to swarm through it. I'm glad to see there's a way we could be of help to you. Look here. We found a golden needle in the haystack. I'd like to present it to you. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Thank you, King Antony. I'm honored. Good luck in your travels, King Graham, and be careful. Cool, we got a golden needle. We can cure petrification with this. Large golden needle. Okay. We got up here. Fortune teller. A gypsy wagon is encamped here at the edge of the woods. On the side of the wagon, the words fortune teller have been printed. Within the gypsy encampment, Graham notices a dark, burly man who keeps a suspicious eye on him and Cedric. The sullen man doesn't look like the conversational sort. Can we go in? Huh? Oh. It will cost you 1 gold coin to see Madame Mushka. Okay. Alright, continuing east of here leads west. Bleh, leads to a huge desert, which I'm gonna need to bring up a map to navigate my way through that. It happens so early in the game, and it's a big, hang up for a lot of people. In front of his house, a young gnome happily plays with an exquisite marionette. An old grandfather gnome sits contentedly in his rocking chair. He watches his grandson at play. The entrance to the small house is through a crudely constructed door. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing here? Don't you know this is private property? Oh, I'm terribly sorry to bother you. I was just noticing your son's marionette. It's very interesting. Where'd you get it? It's grandson, not son. And I made it for him. Why do you care? I just wanted to comment on its artistry. It's very well done. I don't suppose it could be bought. If it could, the price would be very steep. I reckon you couldn't afford it. Now, leave me and my grandson be. Okay. Graham attempts to speak to the young gnome, but the boy seems to be very shy and doesn't answer. Now, what have we here? Upon a fallen log sits a dashing young prince who looks very sad and confused. Excuse me, young man. Sorry to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice you sitting there on that log. I was wondering if there was anything wrong. Why, yes, as a matter of fact, there is. I've been searching everywhere for my fiancée. She's a beautiful princess with long golden tresses, fetching blue eyes, and smooth, creamy skin. Have you seen her anywhere about? No, sorry, I haven't seen anyone like that. Well, that's what I figured. No one has seen her. I think that old witch who lives in the dark forest had something to do with her disappearance. I'll keep an eye out for her. If I see her, I'll let you know if you're looking for her. I would appreciate that. Well, I guess I'd better get back to looking for her. I'm not ever going to find her just sitting around here. Thanks for your concern. Okay, yeah, the poisonous snake. What's up this way? Enter at your own risk. I don't like the sound of that. If we do go in...
Oh no! I'm not going in there! Can't you read the sign?
Come on, Cedric, there might be something important in there.
If you want to go, I'll wait here.
Can't be that bad, can it? Oh, hello. Oop. And you're a frog now. That old witch caught Graham totally off guard. Ribbit. Okay. That's not a go. Okay, here we got a tree playing a harp, though. A graceful weeping willow tree grows beside a small pond created from her tears. In her branch-like arms, she clutches a beautiful harp as a child would a cherished toy. Oh, there we go. Miss Willow? Yes? You can talk? Well, I mean, you tried talking to it first, so... Why, of course I can. What did you expect? Well, I've never seen a talking tree before. What's wrong? Everything's wrong. Can't you tell? I'm not really a tree. I'm really a princess. You see, my fiancé and I were walking through these woods when a nasty old witch came along and was instantly charmed by my handsome prince. She's... Yeah, we already met him. When he naturally refused her advances, she jealously banished him to a faraway land and turned me into a tree. Then she stole my heart. Stole your heart? Yes, she turned my heart to gold and took it away with her. The only way I can become human again is to have my heart put back in this hole here. Now all I have to cheer me up is my harp. It's quite magical, you know. It plays the sweetest music you've ever heard. Now please, leave me alone in my sorrow. Okay, so we have to find a way to deal with that witch and get her heart back. And to start putting all of that into motion, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to trek through this desert, so I'm gonna save that for next time. Let's be sure to at least do a save here. All right, then we'll do that next time. See you then.
I'm playing a game.